The daytime television industry is mourning the loss of a beloved and influential figure. Maria O'Brien, a respected acting coach who worked behind the scenes on some of the most iconic soap operas in television history, has passed away at the age of 75. Her passing on February 24, 2026, has left a deep impact on many actors, colleagues, and fans who knew her personally or were touched by her work. While she may not have always been in front of the camera, Maria O'Brien played a vital role in shaping the performances of countless actors in the daytime television world. Maria was widely known for her work as an acting coach on several well-known soap operas, including the legendary NBC series Days of Our Lives as well as Sunset Beach and Passions. Her dedication to the craft of acting and her ability to guide performers through complex scenes earned her immense respect throughout the industry. For decades, Maria worked tirelessly behind the scenes, helping actors bring their characters to life. Many performers credited her with helping them understand difficult dialogue, emotional scenes, and the demanding pace of daytime television production. Although she spent much of her career coaching others, Maria O'Brien also had experience in front of the camera. She appeared as an actress in several television productions, including Matlock and The Film Protocol. These roles demonstrated her deep understanding of acting and storytelling. News of Maria O'Brien's passing quickly spread across social media, prompting heartfelt tributes from many stars who had worked with her over the years. One of the first actors to honor her memory was Robert Scott Wilson, who currently portrays Alex Kyriakis on Days of Our Lives. Wilson took to Instagram stories to share an emotional message about the acting coach who had influenced his career. In his tribute, Wilson described Maria as someone whose passion for acting left a permanent mark on those she worked with. "Maria, your soul and unrelenting passion for the craft will never be forgotten," he wrote. "Years ago, your words found a spot in my brain and burned in, and I am forever grateful." He continued by thanking her on behalf of the many actors she helped guide throughout their careers. "From all of us you have helped navigate, we thank you and love you. Rest in peace." Wilson's tribute reflects the profound impact Maria O'Brien had on performers in the soap opera community. Acting coaches often work quietly behind the scenes, yet their influence can shape an actor's entire career. Another actor who shared a tribute was Eric Martzel, a daytime Emmy Award winner known for his role as Brady Black on Days of Our Lives and Ethan Crane on Passions. Martzel described Maria as an unsung hero of the television industry. In his Instagram story, he wrote, "Maria was an unsung hero in our industry. Since Passions, she aided actors through the roughest dialogue challenges and made it all make sense." His words highlighted one of Maria's greatest strengths, her ability to help actors transform complicated scripts into natural and believable performances. Soap operas are known for their intense production schedules and fast-paced filming. Actors often have to memorize large amounts of dialogue in a very short amount of time. In this high-pressure environment, acting coaches like Maria O'Brien play an essential role. They help performers break down scenes, understand their characters, and deliver emotional authenticity on screen. Martzel continued his tribute by reflecting on Maria's personality and the warmth she brought to every project she worked on. "She shed light wherever she was," he wrote. "Rest in peace, my friend." Another heartfelt tribute came from Casey Moss, who portrays JJ Devereaux on Days of Our Lives. Moss shared a message remembering how Maria helped guide him when he first entered the world of acting. "Maria, thank you for everything," Moss wrote. "I learned so much from you." He described the early days of his acting career as both exciting and frightening. However, Maria's guidance helped make that transition much easier. "My entrance into the world of storytelling was scary, but you were one of the few who made it safe," he said. For many young actors, mentors like Maria O'Brien provide crucial support during the early stages of their careers. Learning how to perform on camera, understand scripts, and work within a professional production environment can be overwhelming. Acting coaches help bridge that gap by providing guidance, encouragement, and technical training. Moss concluded his tribute by expressing gratitude for the time he spent learning from Maria. "I'll always be grateful for the time we spent together," he wrote. "You will be missed." Another touching tribute came from True O'Brien, who previously played Paige Larson on Days of Our Lives. True O'Brien reflected on their shared passion for acting and their memorable sessions together. "My dear Maria," she wrote, "we not only share a passion for the art of acting, but also a last name." She described Maria as someone whose personality and presence left a lasting impression on everyone she met. "Your smile was contagious, your passion intoxicating, and your walk iconic." True O'Brien thanked the acting coach for her dedication to helping others improve their craft. "Thank you for all the sessions we had together, and for your undying commitment and love for the craft of acting." She also expressed gratitude for Maria's support and positive spirit. "Thank you for your support and beautiful spirit." Her message ended with a heartfelt farewell. "May you fly with the angels today and forevermore." Maria O'Brien's impact on the daytime television industry cannot be overstated. For decades, she worked closely with actors to help them bring emotional truth and authenticity to their performances. Although viewers may not have always seen her name in headlines, her influence was present in countless memorable scenes on daytime television. In many ways, Maria represented the heart of the creative process behind soap operas, the dedicated professionals who work tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure that every episode resonates with audiences. As tributes continue to pour in, it is clear that Maria O'Brien's legacy will live on through the actors she mentored and the performances she helped shape. Her passion for storytelling, her commitment to excellence, and her unwavering support for performers made her an irreplaceable figure in the entertainment industry. And while the daytime television community mourns her loss, it also celebrates the extraordinary life and career of a woman who helped bring countless stories to life. The extraordinary life and career of Maria O'Brien did not simply begin and end with her role as an acting coach. In many ways, her journey through the entertainment industry reflected decades of dedication, passion, and quiet influence that shaped the careers of numerous performers in daytime television. While many viewers recognize the faces they see on screen every day, the reality of television production is that there are many talented professionals working behind the scenes. To ensure those performances feel authentic and powerful, Maria O'Brien was one of those professionals. For actors working on long-running soap operas like Days of Our Lives, the schedule can be incredibly demanding. Episodes are filmed at a rapid pace, scripts change frequently, and performers often must memorize large amounts of dialogue in a short time. In such an intense environment, an acting coach becomes more than just a teacher. They become a mentor, a guide, and sometimes even a source of emotional support. Maria O'Brien built a reputation for being exactly that kind of mentor. Actors who worked with her often described her as patient, insightful, and deeply committed to helping performers deliver their best possible work. She had a unique ability to break down complicated scenes and explain them in ways that made sense to actors of all experience levels. This skill became especially valuable on shows like Passions and Sunset Beach, where dramatic storylines and intense dialogue were common. Soap operas are known for their emotionally charged moments, family betrayals, shocking secrets, dramatic confrontations, and heartbreaking goodbyes. Delivering these scenes convincingly requires actors to tap into deep emotional reserves. Maria O'Brien helped many performers navigate those moments. Colleagues often recalled how she would sit with actors before filming a scene, carefully discussing character motivations and emotional beats. Her goal was always to help the performer understand not just the lines they were saying, but the emotional truth behind them. Because of this, many actors credited her with helping them grow, not only as performers but also as storytellers throughout her career. Maria worked with both seasoned actors and newcomers who were just beginning their journey in television. For younger performers, especially those joining major soap operas for the first time, the experience could be intimidating. Long hours on set, complex storylines, and the pressure of performing for millions of viewers created an environment where guidance was essential. Maria O'Brien often stepped into that role. Actors who had their first major television roles on Days of Our Lives frequently remembered her as one of the first people who made them feel comfortable on set. Her approach was never about criticism or pressure. Instead, she focused on encouragement, helping actors discover their own strengths and build confidence in their performances over time. Her reputation spread throughout the daytime television industry. Producers and directors recognized that having Maria O'Brien on set could elevate the entire production. Her ability to help actors understand their characters more deeply often resulted in stronger, more compelling scenes. Even actors who had been working for many years appreciated her insight. For experienced performers, Maria often helped refine emotional details in a scene's small adjustments that could make a powerful moment even more impactful. Her influence extended beyond individual performances in many ways. Maria helped shape the overall tone and emotional authenticity of the shows she worked on. Programs like Days of Our Lives have remained popular for decades, partly because of their ability to connect with audiences on a deeply emotional level. Acting coaches like Maria O'Brien played a crucial role in maintaining that connection. As news of her passing continued to spread across social media, more actors began sharing their memories and tributes. Many described her as someone who genuinely cared about the people she worked with rather than focusing solely on performance. Maria often took time to check in with actors personally, She understood that emotional well-being could have a direct impact on a performer's ability to deliver authentic work. That human connection made her especially beloved within the industry. Another reason Maria O'Brien earned such deep respect was her longevity in the business. Television production is constantly evolving. Trends change, storytelling styles shift, and new generations of actors enter the industry every year. Yet throughout these changes, Maria remained a steady presence. Her passion for acting never faded, and her dedication to helping others succeed remained constant. In addition to coaching, Maria's earlier acting experience also helped shape the way she worked with performers. Because she had spent time in front of the camera herself, she understood the pressures actors faced during filming. She appeared in several productions, including the classic television series Matlock and the comedy film Protocol. Although these roles were not the central focus of her career, they provided valuable insight into the realities of acting. This experience allowed her to connect with actors on a deeper level. When performers struggled with difficult dialogue or emotionally intense scenes, Maria could relate because she had faced similar challenges earlier in her own career. That empathy became one of her greatest strengths as a coach. Actors often said that Maria never made them feel judged or pressured. Instead, she created an environment where experimentation and creativity were encouraged. For many performers, this approach made it easier to take risks in their acting risks. That sometimes resulted in unforgettable moments on screen. As tributes continued to pour in, industry insiders began reflecting on just how many careers Maria O'Brien had touched over the years. She worked with dozens of actors who later went on to become major figures in daytime television. Some even credited her with helping them secure awards and critical recognition. Shows like Days of Our Lives have won numerous honors throughout their long history, including multiple Daytime Emmy Awards. While those awards often go to actors, writers, and producers, professionals like Maria O'Brien also play a crucial role in achieving that level of excellence. Her contributions may not always have been visible to viewers, but they were deeply felt within the industry in many ways. Maria represented the spirit of collaboration that defines television production. A successful television show is never the work of just one person. It is the result of countless individuals working together: writers, directors, actors, producers, editors, and coaches. Maria O'Brien was one of those individuals who quietly helped bring everything together, even after decades in the industry. She continued to approach her work with enthusiasm and curiosity. Those who knew her often said she never stopped learning. She regularly studied new acting techniques, explored different approaches to storytelling, and remained open to new ideas. That willingness to evolve helped her stay relevant in an industry that is constantly changing. It also made her an inspiring figure for younger actors who were just beginning their careers. Many of them saw Maria not only as a teacher but also as a role model. Her dedication, kindness, and professionalism set an example that others hoped to follow now. As the entertainment community reflects on her passing, it becomes clear that Maria O'Brien's influence extended far beyond the scenes. She helped rehearse her true legacy lives on in the countless performances she helped shape and the actors whose careers she helped guide. And for fans of Days of Our Lives and other beloved soap operas, her contributions remain an invisible yet essential part of the stories that have entertained audiences for generations. But to truly understand the legacy of Maria O'Brien, it is important to look deeper into the journey that led her to become one of the most respected acting coaches in daytime television. Maria's passion for storytelling began long before she became a well-known acting coach. From an early stage in her life, she was fascinated by the art of performance, the emotional depth of characters, and the power of storytelling through television and film. Friends and colleagues later recalled that she possessed an incredible curiosity about acting techniques and character development. She believed that great acting was not simply about memorizing lines, but about understanding the emotional truth behind every scene. This philosophy would later become the foundation of her coaching style. Before stepping into the world of coaching, Maria explored acting herself. Her early acting appearances gave her first-hand experience with the challenges that performers face when working on professional productions. She appeared in television shows including Matlock, a series that became one of the most popular legal dramas of its time. Working on such productions gave Maria valuable insight into how actors prepare for scenes, how directors communicate with performers, and how television storytelling unfolds behind the camera. She also appeared in the comedy film Protocol, which further expanded her experience within the entertainment industry. Although acting remained a passion, Maria eventually discovered that her greatest strength was helping others unlock their potential as performers. This realization led her to focus more on coaching, a role where she could guide actors and help them bring authenticity to their performances. Over time, her reputation grew within the television industry. One of the most significant milestones in her career came when she began working with actors on the iconic NBC soap opera Days of Our Lives. The series, which first premiered in 1965, has become one of the longest-running scripted television programs in history. Generations of viewers have followed the lives, relationships, and dramatic storylines of its characters. Working on such a legendary show meant that Maria had the opportunity to collaborate with a wide range of talented actors. Many performers who joined the series were young actors looking to establish themselves in the entertainment industry. Others were experienced professionals with years of television work behind them. Maria approached both groups with the same level of dedication for new actors. She provided guidance on everything from understanding their characters to managing the fast-paced schedule of soap opera production for seasoned performers. She offered deeper insight into emotional storytelling and subtle performance techniques. Actors who worked with her often described her coaching sessions as both intense and inspiring. She had a remarkable ability to identify the emotional core of a scene. When an actor struggled with a particular moment, Maria would carefully break the scene down into smaller emotional beats. By doing so, she helped performers understand not just what their characters were saying, but why they were saying it. This approach allowed actors to deliver performances that felt more natural and emotionally grounded over time. Maria became an integral part of the creative process on shows like Passions and Sunset Beach. Both series were known for their dramatic storylines and unique storytelling styles. Passions, in particular, stood out for its supernatural elements and unconventional plot twists. Actors on the show often faced the challenge of delivering dramatic dialogue that could range from heartfelt emotional confessions to surreal fantasy moments. Maria helped performers navigate those challenges. Her coaching ensured that even the most unusual storylines felt believable to audiences. In interviews and tributes following her passing, several actors recalled how Maria had helped them overcome moments of self-doubt during filming. It is not uncommon for actors, even experienced ones, to feel uncertain about their performances. Long hours, tight schedules, and emotionally demanding scenes can create pressure that affects confidence. Maria understood this better than most. Instead of criticizing actors for mistakes, she focused on building their confidence and helping them trust their instincts. This supportive approach made her especially beloved among performers. Many actors described her as someone who truly believed in their potential even before they believed in themselves. Her impact extended beyond individual scenes or episodes. Over the years, Maria played a role in shaping the performances of actors who would later become some of the most recognizable faces in daytime television. Among those who honored her after her passing was Robert Scott Wilson, who currently portrays Alex Curie on Days of Our Lives. Wilson's tribute reflected the deep gratitude many actors felt toward Maria. He described her as someone whose words stayed with him long after their coaching sessions ended. Another tribute came from Eric Martz, a daytime Emmy award-winning actor known for his roles on both Passions and Days of Our Lives. Martz referred to Maria as an unsung hero, highlighting the fact that many of the most influential people in television work behind the scenes. Actors receive the applause from audiences, but professionals like Maria O'Brien help make those performances possible. Similarly, Casey Moss, who plays J.J. Devereaux on Days of Our Lives, shared a heartfelt message about how Maria helped guide him when he first entered the world of professional acting. Moss described his early days on the show as intimidating. However, Maria's encouragement helped transform that fear into confidence. Another emotional tribute came from True O'Brien, who previously portrayed Paige Larson on Days of Our Lives. She remembered Maria as someone whose personality lit up every room she entered. According to her message, Maria's smile, passion, and enthusiasm for acting were unforgettable. These tributes paint a picture of a woman who was not only talented but also deeply compassionate. In an industry that can sometimes feel competitive and stressful, Maria created an environment where actors felt supported and valued. That ability to nurture talent while maintaining professionalism is one of the reasons she remained respected throughout her career. Even after decades in the industry, Maria never lost her love for the craft of acting. She believed that storytelling had the power to connect people, inspire audiences, and bring emotional truth to the screen. Through her coaching, she helped countless actors deliver performances that resonated with viewers around the world, and as the soap opera community continues to reflect on her passing, it becomes increasingly clear that Maria O'Brien's influence will be felt for many years to come. Her dedication to storytelling, her commitment to mentoring actors, and her passion for the art of performance ensured that her legacy would endure long after her final coaching session.